Remember when Ice Spice was the undeniable TikTok sensation? Her track Munch had everyone quoting her lyrics. Her iconic afro was a cultural moment, and her twerking clips were impossible to miss. But fast forward to today, and the narrative has shifted drastically. Losing over 25 million monthly listeners in just a few months isn't just a dip, it's a full-on nosedive. You might be wondering, how did Ice Spice, an artist who's shared the spotlight with legends like Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj, go from topping playlists to facing boos from the crowd? Well, get ready, because the answer is a roller coaster of drama, missteps, and some highly debated lyric choices.
Think you the shit? You're not even the fuck.
Back in 2023, Ice Spice exploded onto the scene with her breakout hit Munch. TikTok embraced it wholeheartedly. The short, punchy lyrics were tailor-made for viral trends. Her iconic afro and carefree vibe gave her a fresh, authentic edge that set her apart. She wasn't trying to fit a mold, and fans loved her for it, at least at first. She followed up with tracks like Bikini Bottom and In Ha Mood. While they didn't quite match the explosive success of Munch, they kept her name in the conversation. By the time she teamed up with Pink Pantheress for Boy's a Liar Part 2, Ice Spice was on top of the world. The track soared to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and racked up over 900 million streams on Spotify. For a moment, it seemed like Ice Spice could do no wrong. But meteoric rises often come with steep falls. As Ice Spice climbed higher, cracks began to show. By 2024, the drama seemed to outshine her music. One of the most talked about incidents involved Cleo Trapper, a rapper Ice Spice invited to join her tour, just one day before it kicked off. Cleo accused Ice of being unprofessional, colorist, and dismissive, sparking a wave of backlash that was hard to ignore.
Nothing that you do is genuine. Everything is calculated. Like I said, I was the token black friend. You didn't have your other best friend around because you said that she didn't match your aesthetic. Like there's something very wrong with somebody that is only friends with somebody for their aesthetic. Honestly, it felt like it could have been a miscommunication here. She winds up telling me that she told her manager, basically after the Philly situation, she told her manager to tell my manager that I'm gonna need to get my own room. What I was confused on is that I told you how I felt in Philly, but you couldn't tell me how you felt in Philly. And that's why we weren't really friends. That's how I realized that we weren't really friends, because you can't even speak up to me, but had the audacity to say that I didn't say any of those stuff to you because I'm scared of you.
To make matters worse, Ice Spice's hairstylist chimed in, confirming some of Cleo's claims.
And when I say everything that Cleo was saying is dead ass true, is dead ass true. When I first made it there, okay, I get with Spice, and me and her cool as hell, so we just be regularly talking about shit. I see she type got an attitude, so I asked her like, what's up, like you good type shit, like, you know, filling her out. She like, oh yeah, I'm cool, woo, woo. It's just Cleo black ass doing too much. I'm like, damn.
Suddenly, the relatable and down-to-earth image Ice Spice had carefully built began to show cracks. Fans started to wonder if she was as genuine as she seemed. And just when the drama with Cleo Trapper began to settle, Ice Spice found herself embroiled in yet another controversy, this time involving rapper Central C. Rumors spread like wildfire, alleging that Central C had cheated on his girlfriend with Ice Spice. The speculation didn't just add fuel to the fire. It left fans questioning her character and further tarnished her reputation.
Imagine you break up with your boyfriend one night and the next day he is posted up with Ice Spice in Chrome Heart. I didn't even actually get to break up with him and he's already with the next girl.
Twitter went into overdrive as fans dissected every interaction between Ice Spice and Central C. But when the dust settled, it turned out the whole ordeal was likely a PR stunt tied to their collaboration. While it may have generated buzz initially, the damage to Ice Spice's reputation was already done. Instead of focusing on her music, the conversation shifted to the chaos surrounding her personal life. Ice Spice made headlines again at the Super Bowl when she was spotted hanging out with Taylor Swift. But what should have been a positive moment quickly turned strange. Cameras caught Ice Spice flashing some Let's call them questionable hand signs. Fans lost their minds, and conspiracy theories exploded. Suddenly, accusations of her being tied to the Freemasons or the Illuminati flooded social media. Even some of her loyal fans felt uneasy, pointing out details like a supposed upside-down cross on her necklace. One fan even lamented, "I love Ice Spice. I actually enjoy her music. But what's going on here?" Now let's be real. I'm not suggesting she was summoning demons during halftime. But if you're already skating on thin ice, pun intended, it's probably best not to fuel the internet's wild imagination. Amid the drama, Ice Spice dropped her highly anticipated debut album, Y2K, after nearly a year of hype. This was supposed to solidify her as a serious artist. Instead, it flopped, selling just 20,000 copies in its first week. While that might be respectable for an indie artist, for someone with Ice Spice's profile, it was a major letdown. The biggest issue? The music itself. Fans expected growth, but instead, they got more of the same. Juvenile jokes, repetitive hooks, and uninspired beats. One track, in particular, gained notoriety for its cringe-worthy line, "I'm poopy like I need a diaper." Yes, you heard that right. Her recurring fixation on bathroom humor left fans scratching their heads. Critics were quick to pounce, claiming the album confirmed what many had suspected all along. Ice Spice's music lacked substance. The hooks felt basic, the features forgettable, and the instrumentals uninspired. Instead of cementing her place as a serious artist, Y2K ended up feeling like a missed opportunity. In a surprising attempt to stay relevant, Ice Spice teamed up with Fortnite, launching her own in-game skin, weapon, and location. For some fans, this was a dream come true. Others, however, were baffled. What does this have to do with Fortnite? Some wondered. Sure, Fortnite skins are cool, but they aren't exactly a solution for a declining music career. As her music career faltered, fans began noticing something else: Ice Spice's drastic weight loss. Social media buzzed with speculation about crash diets and alleged Ozempic use. While Ice Spice attempted to shut down the rumors with a workout video, the internet remained unconvinced. The problem was that her image had always been as much about her looks as her music. Her confidence and curves were central to her appeal. With her rapid weight loss, some fans felt she was losing not just her physical presence, but also the essence of what made her stand out in the first place.
Ice Spice! Sit on my face, please! Please, sit on my face! Please!
One of the most talked about moments in Ice Spice's downward spiral came during a live stream with Kai Cenat. When Kai asked her to freestyle, her response wasn't to rap or showcase her talent, it was to twerk. Sure, it might have been entertaining for some, but when your go-to move is shaking your hips instead of spitting bars, it raises eyebrows. Even her most loyal fans were left wondering, does Ice Spice have more to offer, or is this all she's got? The fallout with her former friend Baby Storm marked a major turning point in Ice Spice's career. Storm accused her of being fake, controlling, and even colorist, sharing private messages as proof. The leaks shattered her image as a relatable star, with allegations like forcing friends to sign NDAs and calling Nicki Minaj ungrateful, making headlines. Fans who once defended her began to question if Ice Spice's authenticity was all just an act. The drama peaked at Australia's Wildlands Festival, where fans paid hundreds to see her only to be met with disappointment. Ice Spice showed up late, performed just 3 songs, and was booed off the stage when organizers cut her mic. Her lackluster apology only fueled the backlash. Ultimately, her meteoric rise is a cautionary tale about viral fame. TikTok made her a star, but without substance or growth to back it up, the hype couldn't last. Her controversies overshadowed her music, and even loyal fans began to lose faith. The question now is, without true talent or reinvention, it seems Ice Spice's moment in the spotlight might be over.